We are one house, long before
ॐ नमः प्रणवार्ताय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्ताय शुद्धज्ञानमूर्तये स्वामी निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Herambaha Skandapurvajaha Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanavadhanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasya Dharada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parastatam Vignam Nighnanti Satatam Vishpaksenam Tamastraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gananantva Ganapati Gum Avamahe Kavin Kavinamupamatsravastamam ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनाम वित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजम् सन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे सञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. My humble and loving namaskarams to each and every one of you. My loving namaskarams to my dearest master and my everything, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Before we continue, it occurred to me to mention to you, to share my gratitude, phenomenal gratitude and phenomenal blessing that Bhagavan is showing our way when I learned that one of our attendees is actually getting up at 2:50 in the morning and setting this up to listen to this. So this is signal grace of Bhagavan only, that he is present and he is guiding and taking us all along together. To review what we have done, let me give you the overall meaning of what we have done. Now let me first go through the Samskrita one, okay, and then give you the overall meaning. That's better. Om Sahasrasirusha Purusha Sahasrakshat Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vispato Vritva Atyatishtaddashangulam Purusha Yevedagum Sarvam Yat Bhutang Yatcha Bhavyam Utamritatsvateshanah Yadannena Tirohati Yetavanasya Mahima Atojayaguscha Purushah Padosya Visva Bhutani Tripadasyaamrutam Divi Tripadurdhavudait Purushah Padoskeha Bhavat Punah Tato Vishwang Vyakramat Shasananasane Abhi Tasmaad Viradajayata Virajo Adhipurushah Sajato Atyarichyata Paschad Bhumi Mato Purah Yat Purushena Havisha Deva Yajnamatanvata Vasanto Atsya Sidajyam Grishma Yidhas Sharadhavihi Saptasyasan Paridhayah Sapta Samidhat Krutah Devayat Yajnantan Vanah Abadhan Purusham Pasum Tang Yajnam Barhishi Praukshan Purusham Jatamagratah Tena Deva Ayajanta Sadhya Rishayaschaye Tasmaat Yajnat Sarvahutah Sambhritam Prishadhajyam Pasagattagaschakre Vahyavyanem Aranyan Gramyaschaye Tasmaat Yajnat Sarvahutah Prichasamani Jagmire Sandagum Sijagdire Tasmaat Yajustasmad Ajayata Tasmadasva Ajayanta Ye Kecho Bhayadatah Gavo Hajagmire Tasmaat Tasmaat Jata Ajavayah Yat Purusham Yadaduhu Katidhavya Kalpayan Mukham Kimasya Kau Bahu Kavurupada Vuchete Brahmano Osya Mukhamasit Bahurajanyat Krutah Uru Tadasya Yat Vaisyah Padhyagum Sudro Ajayata Chandrama Manaso Jatah Chaksho Suryo Ajayata Mukhadindraschagmischa pranat vayurajayata nabhya asi dantariksham tishnodbhyau samavartata padbhyam bhomirdisastrotraat tatha lokagum akalpayan vedahametam purusham mahantam adityavarnan tamasastu pare sarvani rupani vichitya dhiraha namani krutva bhivadan yadaste. We actually came up to Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnan Tamasastu Pare. Up to that point we came last time. Then we will continue. Before that, quick review. Since we are meeting only once a week, to make sure that we are able to partake the lesson that the rishis are giving us, the mantra drishta, properly. So let me review. This Parama Purushan has infinite heads, infinite eyes, and infinite feet. Is pervading everything. The heads and feet and eyes of everything that you see, other human beings, other animals, everything is actually, they his only, Paramapurusha's only. Now he is pervading the Bhumi and the Akasam, but he is beyond the ability to measure, okay? It's the incalculable, immeasurable. Whatever was there before, whatever is happening now, whatever will be in the future, everything is Paramapurusha only. From him only, everything appears, everything gets, all the things appear, all things are established only in him, and all things again go back and disappear into him. He is the Atma, the indweller, and his Mahimai, one amsam of this is what this whole universe is, this manifestation, Prakriti is. The Tripa, the Purusha, is the Isa, the master, he is an Amritatvam. Now, the next part is one of my dear brothers asked a question as we were winding up the session last time. It's a very important question. So let me repeat again, review again what the Purusha Suktam says. Then the Brahmandam was the first one that appeared. The consciousness of something huge, big, gigantic. It's called Brahma Andam. The Andam means it's a egg-shaped, okay? That's what the universe is all about. The vastness, the bigness of it. So the first one, that the consciousness of a bigness was the first one that appeared. Along with that, associated with that, a Purusha was created or also appeared. That is what we call a Brahma. So if we can understand in our own self, and if I just with my mind, I can conceive something very big, huge. The consciousness of something very big is there. I cannot measure it. I don't see the end of it. Beyond, I don't see the limit of it. That Brahmandam, that the ability to perceive all that, the Purusha, the creative Shakti associated with that is Brahma, whom we call as Brahma Virada Purusha, is what the Purusha Suktam calls it. Brahma simply means huge, very big. Okay, that's what the Shabdam Brahma means. So there is a creative Shakti that happens, that is Bhagavan, that Parama Purusha. That with that creative Shakti, the consciousness of this huge bigness has been created. Now, this consciousness of this huge bigness, this Brahma, did not know what to do. What is this static? Then he prayed, the Brahmanda Nayaka, the Tripa, the Purusha, tells him Okay, you have a job to do. Okay, you do dhyana yajnam. That is what your job is. Manasa yajnam, dhyanam. Focus only on me. For that yajnam, the havis, the agni, to which the yajnam is, everything is offered, the havis, the agni that imbibes, that eats everything, ellavatrim pusikkum, that is Narayana. Aniruddha Narayana is the name the Vedangal gives for that. What is the havis to be offered in that yajnam? It is the Brahmandam itself. And with that yajnam, all kinds of bodies and embodiments and everything, imagination, whatever else have been, as they all appear and created. Everything is to be offered as a havis into that yajnam. That is very important to understand. My body is being offered as a yajnam into that agni, that is Aniruddha Narayanan himself. But my mind has to do that yajnam. It is devoid of that. That's where the problem is. But this is what is taking place. Whether I like it or not, the yajnam is taking place. And who is performing the yajnam? Not me. The Devargal, the Sakti of Bhagavan that manifests in different ways. That all those Saktigal, what this? Fundamentally, the Sakti is only one. But as Swami says, as Bhagavan says, different aspects of it shows up. Okay, everything is Purnam. And these Saktigal, one of them operates by eyes, another operates by mind, another operates by ears, etc., etc. They're all performing this yajnam. For this, the samittigal to be offered, the havis is my body and mind itself. Manasika yajnam. But the havis, I mean the samit, the sticks that we put in the fire in our yajnam, those are the 21 tattvangal that we spoke about. So Aniruddha Narayana in the beginning tells it, Virata Purusha, this is what you go and do. Okay? Then with that yajnam, all the form, everything that is already within me, they all will be manifested. Your job is to do the Manasi Yajnam only. That's all. Everything else takes place by itself. This is true for you and me. Everything happens by itself. Everything. Only thing is, I have to do the Manasiya Yajnam, the Dhyana Yajnam of Bhagavan. The Yajna Purushan, to fire into which all these are going, being offered. That's all I have to do. This is told to us by Brahma himself, who is performing this yajnam as a Brahmandam, the Virata Purusha, all over the universe. Nothing is permanent. Okay, everything appears and disappears. Everything. So these are all part of this Virata Purusha. This is the form of that Virata Purusha, the form of this of Brahma, if you would. And it is all offered to this into this Agni, which is Bhagavan, which is Narayana, Adi Aniruddha Narayana, they call him, the name given to him, that is a Tripada Purusha, immeasurable. Okay. Now, this Virata Purusha, Brahmandam, first of all, is made prokshanam, is a Yaga Pasu, is what the Purusha Suktam says. And the Devargal bind him as the Yaga Pasu, which means it is Bhagavan himself, the Sakti, the effulgence of Bhagavan, different aspects of it, or binding him, this whole Virata form, the whole universe, the whole, whatever you call a mental universe, physical universe, whatever it may be, huge it may be. Okay, they first do the prokshanam on it, sacred. That is where all of us are actually very sacred. That prokshanam has already fallen on our head, on this body, on this mind. It's already taking place, not only in the past, in the present, in the future. That prokshanam, that sacredness of Bhagavan is to be doing that sacred tirtham. The Devargal are doing that. Now, With that, then the Yaga Pasu itself is now offered as harvest, which means my body and my mind are the Yaga Pasukal. The various Devargal, the energies I have, whether the energy of digestion, the power of seeing, power of speaking, power of walking, power of imagining, whatever it may be, power of worrying, whatever it may be, power of thoughts, all those things are performing the yajnam. I am not doing it. I just have to think of the Bhagavan, the Agni, into which all these go. That is Aniruddha Narayana. And that's the Manasika Yajnam that Brahma does. With that Yajnam, all the things we spoke about, whether Vedangal, whether animals, human beings, etc., the Vasanta Kala, all those things take place. They all manifested, appeared. They all appeared, only to disappear. This is the interesting thing. So everything is temporary in this year. Yajnam is taking place. Then after performing yajna, this Brahman, this Virata Purusha, who's the form of this Brahmandam, for people like you and me who have been given, we are all part of it. Also, we talked about to help us, to guide us to do this Manasi Yajnam. This is my job, is what Bhagavan himself, the Tripada Purusha and the Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. After doing this, in 3.10 in Bhagavad Gita, very important slokam, Brahma says, Saha yajnaha prajaha srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvam yesha vaha astu ishthakamadukha. So quickly the meaning of it, I'm not going to spend time on the Bhagavad Gita slokam, but overall the meaning is Bhagavan advice, Brahma, Virata Purusha advises you and me, by this may all of you grow in this yajnam, by this yajnam, in this yajnam, through this yajnam that is taking place. May this yajnam will turn out to be that grant you the fulfillment of all your desires. That's the meaning of the slogan. Okay, so now this yajnam is taking place in the Virata form. This whole thing with Virata Purusha himself is a havis, is being offered continuously in the havis. Okay, so when it is like that, the Brahmanda Nayaka, the Purusha, that of Purusha Suktam, the Tripada Purusha, then he is now present in this huge form, Virata form. What does his face look like? What are his legs look like? Okay, what became his face in this Virata form? What became his shoulders? What became his thighs? And what became his feet? That is the question. So then they say the Brahmanas are the face of this Virata Purusha. Not a physical form you and I have. We are wearing Yajnapavitam doesn't make me a Brahmin. The Brahmanas, the gateway, who show the pathway to this Yajnam and performing this Yajnam through the Vedangal. The qualifications are there. They are the face of this Virata Purusha, the point of the pathway, the doorway to entry. Okay. Then the Kshatriyas are the shoulders in this Virata form, the protecting people who protect others, to give security to others. That aspect of this Viratam is Kshatriya form. Then the Vaisyas, in order to sustain and nourish, we have to generate wealth, the resources, etc. Agriculture, so many things are there. Those are required for the bodies to survive and live. So whoever performs that function, that is the Vaisya form of this Virata Purusha. And the Sudragal are the Padam, which is the feet, carrying out all the physical labor. Very important that they are the feet of this Virada Purusha, not the Purusha, but the Virada Purusha. They are the feet of the Bhagavan who's appearing in the Virada form, this Tripada Purusha, appearing in this Virada consciousness, the Brahmanda form. The face of that Bhagavan is this Brahmins, like that, the description we saw. Now, I think I misspoke. So I just realized I misspoke in my eagerness. Let me repeat the last few things so that there is no confusion. The Brahmanda form is Virada Purusha. That Brahmanda form is not physical, right? Like yours and mine, but it is there. That consciousness is there. For that form, Virada Purusha's form, the face of that form is the Brahmanas, the point of entry, doorway to entry to perform the yajnam, to take you to the lotus feet. People who preach and who also do Anushtanangal and practice and preach, take us on the right pathway. All those forces, not only human beings. It could be a book. It could be a sign on it could be something written on a signboard, for example. Anything that takes you, that is the face of that Virada Purusha. And the same way, the forces, the things that act to give us security, physical security, those are the Kshatriyas, and the various forces that take place, the actions and results, everything, whatever it may be, take place to give us the resources. Those are the Vaisya form of the Virada Purusha. Then the physical movement to carry out and sustain the nourishment of all the embodiments that have been created, that is the form of the feet, the Sudra of the Virada Purusha. Okay, so then from this Virada Purusha, various things came. Okay, the Chandran, the sun, etc., etc., etc. But then the question comes: if this is all came from the Virada Purusha, what about the Brahmanda Nayaka? What about him? Only from him all these have come, because all the Virada Purusha did is manifest what was already in the womb of the Brahmanda Nayaka. The Brahmandam only manifests what is in the womb of the Brahmanda Nayaka. So what about the Brahmanda Nayaka? Next question comes. For that, the Rishi says, Veda Metam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnan Tama Sastu Pare. He says, I know that Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasaha Pare. That Purusham I know. Aham Veda. That Mantra Drishta Rishi, just the Dhyana Yajnam, that Manasika Dhyana Yajnam, and experiences this Brahmanda Nayaka, the Tripada Purusha, who's beyond any ability to understand, only know. That is why he says, Aham Veda. Aham Veda. That Purusha of Purusha Suktam is not Virada Purusha. Please understand, one of our brothers asked, just to make sure that it's clear, okay, that I'm speaking clearly, not that it is clear to him. I must speak clearly, okay, I must do my duty. So the Brahmana, Kshatriya, etc., etc., pertain to the Virada Purusha form. Okay, but Vedahametam Purusha Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parasta, Tamasa Paraha, that Tamasastu Pare, that pertains to the Brahmanda Nayaka. Okay, beyond the ability to measure, beyond the ability to understand. Okay, so that is what the Rishi says. Okay, now Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Adityavardhan Tamasastu Pare. Okay, up to that point we came. Then he continues. What does this Brahmanda Nayaka do? It is not Brahma who creates the Virata Purusha, no. The Brahmanda Nayaka, through Brahma, the creation taking place. Brahmanda Nayaka, or Tripada Purusha, is delegated that. So he is as a witness. That's why Swami says, why I'm not involved in anything, I'm just a witness. Because this is all going on in the Maya. In the truth, there is no creation, there is no sustenance, and there is no dissolution. That is the Ekam Sat. But these are all Leelahal. Okay. So now, Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Dhiraha. Now, Aham Veda, I know. So next question is, if I'm listening to this mantra drishta, this rishi, the question is, I'm listening attentively, Swami. So you know. So tell us about him. Tell us about him. Okay. So he's answering. Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Dhiraha. Dhiraha. Sarvani, all. Yella. Rupani, Uruvangalayam. Vichitya. Manifesting. Namani, also names, not only forms, but also a corresponding name. Krutva, assigning. Abhivadan. Okay. Okay, next one I have to read. Vichitya dhiraha namani krutva. Next one, the mantram is namani krutva bhivadan yadaste. The full thing is Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Dhiraha Namani Krutva Bhivadan Yadaste. First line is simple. Okay. Sarvani Rupani Vichitya. Next one is Namani Krutva Abhivadan. Okay. Yat aste. Yat aste. Which yat dhiraha aste, because dhiraha we take from the before. Let me give you the Sanskrit sentence first again. Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Namani Krutva Abhivadanne Yat dhiraha aste. So, meaning is Sarvani, all, Rupani, forms, Vichitya, manifesting, Namani, names, Krutva, assigning, Abhivadanna, Vyavaharam, moving about, this Leela that is taking place, Abhivadanna. Okay, that all the things that are moving around and all so-called actions are taking place, etc., etc. Yat dhiraha. Which Dhiran, that Purushan, Dhiranahya Purushan, Aste, he is there. Only one Purusha is there, not many. So, Yat Dhiraha Aste, which Dhiran is there? Okay, that Dhiran, Aham Veda, I know him. He is Mahantam, he is Aditya Varnan, effulgent, shining, brilliant. Tamasaha Pare, he is beyond the darkness. Astu, he is there. He is there. Aham Veda. Yatu dhiraha aste, that dhiran astu. He is there. He is what the mantra drishta rishi tells us. Okay. So I hope that answers that brother's question. Now, next mantram we take up. Dhata Purusha. Let me read it properly. When you read it. Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Dhiraha Namani Krutva Bhivadan Yadaste Dhata Purastadhyamuda Jahara Chakra Pravidvan Pradisas Chatasraha. Now, Rishi says, I know him. I've experienced because I did the Manasi Yajnam. Yes, I see him. I know him. Then he further says, okay, he is the one who is moving about with all these, he's manifesting so many forms and assigning various names associated with it. All these are moving about. He is a Dhira. The Dhira means the Viryam, the Swarat, his own effulgence. There is nobody above him. He is the one everywhere. Nothing is different from him. Everything is him only. Everything is only him only. And he is doing this Leela, wearing all these names and forms and all that, appearing as if they are different. No, they are one. Okay, that Dhiran. Okay, I know. Okay, I know, he says. And that oneness in all these names and forms is the Aditya Varnam, Tamasaga Parehe. It is the Mahantam, that effulgence everywhere, same effulgence, no difference. Then he continues, Dhata Puraha, Dhata Purastat, Yam Udajahara. Purastat, Yam Udajahara. Yam, which Purusha, Yanda Purushanai, which Purusha? Okay, Yam. See, when we translate, we have to use the word Purusha. In Sanskritam, Yam automatically means this Purusha that Purusha Suktam talks about right from the beginning. Sahasra Sirusha, Purusha, that Purusha. But I don't have to repeat it in Sanskritam every time. But in the way we speak, I have to repeat it every time. Okay? So, that Yam, which Purusha? Dhata, Brahma, that Virada Purusha. Purastat, in the beginning of time. Okay, beginning of time. Time itself also has an end. Remember that, okay? But in the beginning, Udajahara, so that Virada Purusha, Brahma, Udajahara, revealed that this Purusha is the one that was revealed to all of us by Brahma. We know the story in Bhagavatam, etc. Isn't it? Otherwise, how would we know? Brahma told us, hey, no, there is somebody above me. There is somebody who is even Adi, Karta. He is there. He is my boss. That Purusha, Yam, Yanda Purushanai, Dhata Brahma, Purastat Adiyil, Udajahara, Paramatma, என்று கண்டு வெளிப்படுத்தினாரோ, one Brahma, through his personal anushtanam and experience and anubhavam, realized that he is the Paramatma, the Tripada Purusha. Okay, and he revealed the truth. Then Yam, next one, Chakra Pravidvan Pradisas Chatasraha. Yam, Yenda Purushanai, which Purusha? Pradisat Chatasraha. The four directions. And Shakraha, Indran. Pravidvan. They all also came to know, they also knew very well. Yam Purushan, Yam. They also Pravidvan, which Purushanai, அவர்களும் நன்றாக கண்டறிந்தாரோ, நன்றாக அனுபவித்தாரோ. Okay. Then next line, Tamevam Vidvana Mruta Iha Bhavati. That Purushan, Yevam, like this, Yavaraha, this Sahasra Sirusha Purusha, he is the one. That Yevam Yavaraha, okay, Vidvan, one who knows that Purushan like this. Vidwan, one who knows. Iha, that person, iha, here itself. Mrutaha bhavati. He becomes immortal. Muktan. Moksham அடைந்து விடுகிறான். இங்கேயே அடைந்து விடுகிறான். எவன் அந்த புருஷனை இவ்வாறாக அனுபவிக்கிறானோ அவன் இங்கேயே மோக்ஷம் அடைந்து விடுகிறான். ஓகே, இக அமிர்தஹ பவதி. Now, next line is frightening actually. Okay, nanya pantha ayanaya vidyate. That's what the Rishi says. Okay, then ayanaya mokshatirku, okay, immortality, for amritatvam, anyaha, other, pathway, vidhyate, it is not there. For moksham, for immortality, to attain amritatvam, other pathways are not there. There is no other pathway other than to do the dhyana yajnam and experience Bhagavan personally. No other way. There's no other shortcut. This is what he says. So the dhyana yajnam is taking place by itself, by the Devagal are doing it. My body is a havis. My mind is also havis. And my ahamkaram eventually will become a havis also. Till the ahamkaram also is offered to him, which only my mind can do. Right? And my mind can offer my ahamkaram to Bhagavan, think of Bhagavan all the time. Then mind also participates in the yajnam. Ahamkaram will go away by itself. There is no other way. That's what Rishi says. Okay? So, Dhata Puratadhyamuda Jahara Chakra Pravidvan Pradisas Chatastraha Tamevam Vidvan Amruta Iha Bhavati Nanya Pantha Ayanaya Vidyate Yajnena Yajyamaya Janta Deva Tani Dharmani Prathamanyasan. Please bear with me if you go a little bit over, because I want to finish this Anuvagam. Okay, we are very close to finishing it. Yajnena yajyamaya janta devaha tani dharmani prathamanyasan. Beautiful. Okay. Now, devaha yajnena yajnyam ayajanta. Devaha yajnena yajnam ayajanta. Devargal. We all have, no, we are all the Devargal, the Deva Saktigal that we all have. Daivika Sampat, as Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, we all have that. All the Saktigal we have. We realize it only when the Sakti dims. If I'm not able to see properly, then I realize, oh my God, there was a power behind my eye, right? We all have that. So we better be aware of that. All those Devargal, even the thinking power is also a Deva. Okay? Devargal, Yajnana, by this Manasiga Yajnam, Yatal, okay? Yajnam means the Yajna Purushanai. Okay. Ayajanta, they worshipped him. This is what's taking place in our life. Devargal are automatically, by this Manasiga Yajnam, they are only worshipping the Yajna Purushan. Okay. Tani dharmani prathamanyasan. Tani dharmani pratamani asanna. Tani dharmani pratamani asanna. Tani dharmani. Those dharmangal associated with that are part of this manasika yajnam. Prathamani, Mudanmai Petravalaha, they are the most important, exalted, the first position, so to speak, most important. Asana, they became. They are the most important, number one priority. Okay. Te hanakam mahimanas sachante yatra purve sadhyat santi deva. Te hanakam mahimanas sachante yatra purve sadhyat santi deva. Yatra purve sadhyaha devaha santi. Yatra purve sadhyaha devaha santi. Yatra, where purve, the very first worshippers are these sadhya devargal. We saw that. Sadhyargal or those devargal in Vaikuntha Logam, Nitya Surigal, as the Vaishnava Sampradayam calls it. People who are always with Bhagavan, whether it is Narada, whether it is Hanuman, whether it is Prahlada, people like that, okay? All those. So they are the Purve Sadhyaha Devaha, the Sadhya Devargal. Santi, where they are. Yatra Santi, where they are. Nakam te mahimanaha sachante. Nakam te mahimanaha sachante. Ha. The ha is very important. Te hanakam mahimanas sachante. Te ha nakam mahimanaha sachante. Yatra purve sadhyaha devaha santi. Okay, that place where they are. Nakam, that lokam. It is Vaikuntha Lokam, whatever name we call it, in the permanent presence company of Paramatma, of this Purusha. Okay, whatever name we want to call it, Vaikuntha Lokam name, whatever name you want to give. Nakam means that. It is just not the Swarga Lokam where you go and come. No. These are all permanent residents. Okay. Nakam te mahimanaha. Those Mahangal who perform this yajnam, manasika yajnam, okay, sachante, they also obtain it. So Nanya Panta Ayanaya Vidyate, there's no other way. But those people who perform this also attain it, attain that lokam. Yajnena yajnamaya devaha tani dharmani prathamanyasan. So most important, this is yajnam, you must perform. Te hanakam mahimanas sachante yatra purve sadhya santi devaha. That concludes the first Anuvakam of Purusha Suktam. And I hope with Bhagavan's grace that I hope you're all happy. And if there is anything more I can do to convey this with clarity, because I can do only for my understanding, limited understanding, and whatever Bhagavan Swami puts in my mind is what I'm sharing. And if something is not clear, do please bring it up. That means Swami is asking the question and he will provide the answer. So both of us will benefit from that. Now with that and with your kind permission, I will conclude today. I hope you're all happy. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Lokaha Bhavantu Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Now, with Swami's grace, next session, we don't necessarily have to review all the things and spend some time on that. We can go directly to the mantrangal, and I think that should also save us some time. Any questions, comments, thoughts, observations from anyone? Very good. Namaskaram. Can we close then, Ramesh? Looks like no questions, no comments from anyone.
Mama has some question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Sairam.
Sairam. Sairam, I can't hear. If somebody is speaking, I cannot hear.
Everybody is full. Nobody is speaking.
Oh, nobody is there. So some noise was there. Okay, sir. Sairam to you. Then with Swami's grace, we will meet next week and take up the second Anuvakam.
Thank you.
Srinivasan Sairam, do you have any questions to ask?
Enna sir? Ennama?
Srinivasan vandadu kettirukkaru.
Solunga.
Saram sir, Ranga, Saram, sir, I have a question.
Please.
Yeah, so நம்ம திரிபாத புருஷன் பிரம்மாண்ட நாயக் பத்தி பேசணும் ரிவ்யூ பண்ணும்போது when the rishi starts the Purusha Suktam, Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapata, that Purusha is the Brahmanda Nayaka, correct?
Exactly, sir. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Namaskaram. Anybody else? Sairam. Anybody else? Okay. Ramesh, can we close today then?
Yes, Sairam, yes.
Okay. Sairam, sir. Sairam. And with Swami, see you next week. Sairam.
Happy Sankranti. Thank you.
Sairam.